Hey guys, it's your old pal Alice Cooper. Basically, this is Spooktacular. So you're gonna be seeing a bunch of horror movies that have a Halloween theme to it. Look for it all this month.
This is Friday the 13th, Part 4. The final chapter, which incidentally was not the last Friday the 13th, because we still have 4 more films after this. Actually, it's 6, actually. Something like that. Okay, well, basically, it's not a very complex plot. The night after the events of the Higgins Haven, Jason Voorhees' body is found and delivered to the morgue. After reviving from his head wound and escaping from the cold storage, Jason kills a doctor, then a nurse. The next day, a group of teenagers drive to a Crystal Lake for the weekend. The group consists of Paul, his girlfriend Sam, Sarah, and her boyfriend Doug, social awkward Jimmy, and a prankster Ted. On the way, the group comes across Pamela Voorhees' tombstone and a female hitchhiker. The hitchhiker is killed shortly after by Jason, who has returned to the area. The teens arrive and meet neighbors Trish Jarvis and brother Tommy. While going for a walk the next day, the teens meet 2 girls, twin sisters Tina and Terry, and go skinny dipping with them. Trish and Tommy happen upon the scene, and before they leave, Trish is invited to a party to take place that night. Afterwards, their car breaks down, and Trish and Tommy meet a young man named Rob. They take him to the house where Tommy shows Rob several monster masks he made himself before Rob leaves to go camping. Later that night, the teens throw a party. Tina flirts with Paul, prompting a jealous Sam to leave for the swim in the lake. There, she is stabbed through a rubber raft by Jason. Feeling guilty, Paul goes after Sam and discovers her body just before he is impaled in the groin with a harpoon gun. Terry rejects Ted's advances and wants to leave, but Tina moves on to Jimmy, and the two go upstairs to have sex. Frustrated, Terry leaves the party on her own and is impaled outside by Jason. While Sarah and Doug have sex in the shower, Ted finds an old stag film and brings it up to the projector. After sleeping with Tina, Jimmy goes up downstairs to get a glass of wine to celebrate, but is killed by Jason. Upstairs, Tina notices Terry's bicycle is still outside before she is stabbed through the window by Jason and thrown out the teen's car, killing her. Ted is then stabbed in the head with a kitchen knife through the projector screen. Jason moves upstairs, crushing Doug's skull in the shower. When Sarah returns and finds him dead, she tries to flee in the house but is killed with a double-ended axe. Trish and Tommy return from town and discover the power outage. While looking for their mother, who had been killed by Jason earlier without her knowledge, Trish comes across Rob's campsite and becomes worried when he sees Jason is still alive. They return to the house running next door. They discover the teens' bodies. Rob is caught and killed by Jason as Trish returns home. She and Tommy barricade the house, but Jason breaks in and chases them into Tommy's room. Trish lures Jason out of the house and escapes, then returns home and is devastated to learn that Tommy is still alive. She senses Jason behind her and tries to kill him with a machete, but she misses and he attacks her. Tommy, having disguised himself to look like Jason as a child, distracts him long enough for him to slam the machete into the side of Jason's skull and he collapses to the floor. When Tommy notices that Jason's fingers are moving, he takes the machete and kills Jason, repeatedly hacking him at his body, screaming, "Die!" And the girl goes, "Tommy!" Die! Tommy! Die! Over and over again. At the hospital, Trish insists on seeing her brother, who was traumatized by the events. He rushes in and hugs her and gives a disturbed look while staring ahead. We get this. I also wanted to add that I don't know. Well, Tommy is institutionalized by this, and this is incidentally this is the next movie, uh, Friday the 13th: A New Beginning, Part 5. So I'll get into that sometime, probably tomorrow. So anyway, I want to get into so that's pretty much it. The screen turns to black and the credits roll. It's not a very complex story actually. So what can I tell you about Friday the 13th, Part 4? Well, it has its moments. It's a somewhat decent film, you might say.
Friday the 13th, Part 4, the final chapter, gets the rating of a hangover and a toothbrush.
I wanted to go ahead and add in one scene, the guy that Crispin Glover, he's accused of being a dead freak. I won't say what they say, but you know what I'm talking about. Crispin Glover is, of course, the guy we all know as Michael J. Fox's father in Back to the Future. So there you go. George McFly, that's the character's name. So anyway, in this particular movie, so basically, it's a good movie for Halloween. I recommend it, somewhat. But like I said, it has that rating. So what can I tell you? It does have its shortcomings. So go ahead and hit subscribe, share and like, of course. Hit thumbs up to support the channel, and watch some more videos. So leave a comment below. Okay, well, I'll see you next time. Thank you for watching.